Hello there and welcome to another edition of Creative Critique in what is another video in my series of video reviews of the 2017 awards season. The film in question that I'm going to be looking at in this edition is the film Lion, which is a joint and primarily Australian and United Kingdom production with financial backing from America in form of the Weinstein Company. So the film in question focuses on the story of Sunny Pawar, a Indian-born Australian national who, as a 5-year-old boy living in India, found himself 1,500 kilometres from home, and it's the story of him effectively trying to make his way back to his mum, his brother, and his home. And by me mentioning, obviously, in terms of the Australian heritage, also will give you a sense of idea of where possibly the story goes. So, obviously, like I say, it sets up with a pair of brothers, two Indian brothers. Primarily, the 5-year-old is played by an absolutely outstanding and wonderful young Indian boy called Sunny Pawar. And it's his older brother effectively wants to go and get work at night, and his little brother wants to go along as well. So they end up in the train station together. Brother goes off to find work. Little boy, 5-year-old Sunny Pawar, young Saroo, effectively wakes up, can't see where his brother is, goes to sleep on a train at night, wakes up again, and at this point he finds out the train he had suddenly slept on, he can't get off, and it ends up taking him 1,500 kilometres away from home. And like I say, it's then this story about trying to get back. So I won't want to go into too much detail in terms of that process of the story, other than aspects maybe, because otherwise I'm absolutely describing every aspect of the story and you're not going to learn much by watching it. Obviously, by me mentioning earlier on regarding him being an Australian national, he ends up in Australia at a certain point via interactions with questionable strangers who appear to want to help him, then realise they're not trying to help him, then interactions with possibly helpful policemen, but end up to do with links to sort of orphanages and a home to rehome children effectively, and at that point is the point where he comes into contact with the possibility of going to Australia and being adopted by Australian parents, who in this film are played by Nicole Kidman and David Wenham. There's your whole synopsis, and then like I say, the second half of the film then is about him as an adult trying to find his parents, his mum and his brother, and like I say, trying to find his way home. Now, what is good about the story? Because I think I've described all you need to know about the plot. So I will say, first of all, like I said, bloody hell, Sunny Pawar as a 5-year-old Saroo is absolutely outstanding, and he is adorable, isn't he? As I saw a headline the other day regarding "Watch out, Jacob Timberlake, there's a new awards child actor in town." And like I say, he is wonderful and he's an extremely engaging screen presence. And considering, in fact, I would believe this is his first acting gig, I did initially believe that he was just a found on the street sort of situation, but I might have to retract that initial thought because I think it isn't actually true. I think he had been trying to gain sort of auditions for things, so. But regardless of that fact, he is, like I say, a phenomenally emotionally interactive character on screen, and you feel he makes the world feel as big as it is around him, and that lost feeling that you would feel as a child. Great. Like I say, David Wenham and Nicole Kidman play his then in the future to be adoptive parents, with Nicole Kidman giving a very, very good performance, extremely good, and there's scenes of her just kind of effectively, and it sounds really creepy for me to say this, but her just watching Saroo, the young Saroo, watching Sunny Pawar as a kid, and there's something in the eye that says something about her as an actress, and clearly what sort of relationship she has with children in regards to. I can't describe it properly. There's something beautifully portrayed by her about the ability of gaining a child or gaining someone to love that she seems to embody and encapsulate in those looks, because a lot of the film is that with her character. It's a lot of gestures and looks and body movement and things like that. Great stuff from Nicole Kidman, decent stuff from David Wenham, and let's go into Dev Patel, shall we? Because he at the moment seems to be the one with momentum, doesn't he? He is nominated for a Best Supporting Actor Oscar. He has just won, obviously, the BAFTA in the same category. A surprise, many would say, and I would tend to agree. Primarily because he gained the award before I had seen it, so of course I was surprised, and I thought, is this just the British Academy giving an award out to a British actor in a way of going, hurrah for us Brits, look at our diversity. But no, he's extremely well deserving, and he's definitely deserved to be nominated in the category, and we'll see what his nomination bears fruit, whether his nomination bears fruit at the Oscars and the Academy Awards later this month. He's very, very engaging, I'll say that. There's also support I must mention regarding Rooney Mara as his girlfriend in Australia. And although she's a very, very small part, she does make an impression. It's a decent performance. But like I say, this really is, for me, a film that it's a beautiful story. It's a story of hope, and it's beautifully told and depicted. That first hour, like I say, of the film, where I think some tremendous work needs to go to the people behind the cameras, particularly behind the camera operating it, because, like I say, the kid makes the world feel as dangerous and big as it is, but so does the camera work in helping to achieve that. It makes, like I say, it makes it feel like a proper environment and proper. I love that word. But yeah, great work on that front. I will say it's not particularly a groundbreaking film, is it, in terms of its story or I don't know, its themes, because we've seen this sort of story before. But what, like I say, is what gives it an edge is the skill with which it's told. It's beautifully orchestrated. It's very decently performed. In particular moments, extremely well performed. And it's a short film. It's only 2 hours, so it's not a film that's longing to have meaning and so on and so forth. Although I think there are films in that category also up for awards which were more devastatingly emotionally. I was expecting another cry maybe at this film, having cried at other previous awards films this year, or been close to tears. But this film didn't quite get me there, although on 2 occasions it had me close, very close. There's a bit where there's a discovery of a town, and also a bit where the fate of a relative is revealed, and so on and so forth. And those moments were almost had me there. So there we go. Yeah, Lion. It's an extremely well put together and well made film. Decent performances, exceptional at moments, and cinematography great. Camera work is outstanding, and like I say, the young performance by young Sunny Pawar is the main. If you want just one reason to see the film, it's his performance. It is great. So there we go. Lion. My latest review are in my 2017 award season. Now, the next film I'll probably be looking at is a film that I actually saw last year. It was back in August, so I might have to go and purchase this film. Again, just have a quick rewatch to have it fresh in my mind. The film is very likely to be Hell or High Water, the Jeff Bridges film. In fact, I will be buying it because I need to do a proper review of this, don't I? I have certain things in my mind still from it from last year, but I need to have a refresh. That will be my next review of the best films up for best film this year at the Oscars, and so therefore I hope you do join me again. I thank you if you have for watching. Please do subscribe to me if you are enjoying what you're seeing, and I hope to see and speak to you very, very soon. Thank you very much, and goodbye.